Started from the bottom. Nigga, now we on top. A nigga winning. Coop no silly. Nigga, I was quarantined.
What the deal is, I'm your girl Barbie Velvet, and we're here at Widescope Podcast Radio, and this is episode 8. Y'all know what the deal is. And before we get into the guest that I have in today, I'm going to go ahead and start with some current events that we have here going on at the 33 compound. Y'all know what the deal is. I got the hottest team behind me, Innovative Culture, baby. If you guys want to have your own podcast, if y'all want to be like Mike and y'all want to sit pretty like this and do nice things and make people laugh and all that, y'all need to type in with Innovative Culture, baby. They the best to do it. They got the best platform. They got the best team behind them. And if y'all want to do what we do, tap in. You know what I mean? I got my girl Sunlit in the building. Y'all know what the deal is. I got Sunlit Media in the building.
What's good?
And we're going to talk to y'all about the current events that we got coming up. So this March 22nd, you feel me, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Who we got in the building?
Sorry, can we? Your phone is echoing, and we're trying to turn it off. But okay. Say that one more time. I love you. Okay.
So who we got coming on March 22nd?
Okay, so on March 22nd, we got Pookie coming in the building with
Pookie,
them
the motherfucking
seafood
room,
plates.
baby.
And I want to say thank you to Barbie Velvet because she's been pushing me to get him in here. So
pushing.
We got him pushing. So we got him in here. We got my boy Cam, his wife's coming here. We doing some enchiladas. We're gonna have her info up here. We got some vendors. We got our sock vendors. We got our weed vendors. We got a whole bunch of stuff.
We're gonna be 420 friendly. You feel me?
We got everything here to make it have a good time and network, connect. Still looking for some performers out there. So if you guys want to come on our open mic, do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that. We got a lot of things, so just tap in.
And if you a vendor and you got some things you want to be selling, you need to go in and tap in, baby, at the 33rd compound. You feel me? Or you can hit Widescope Podcast Radio. You feel me? You could DM either one of us because we're trying to make it happen. You feel me? So that is going to be March 22nd at the 33rd compound from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. We're going to have our network and chill, and we're going to have the best of the best in the building, baby, hosted by Pookie the motherfucking Rude. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Bro for coming through and making that happen for us. Okay. And then next month is going to be my birthday. And we've never officially had a grand opening, so I'm going to have a grand opening on April 24th. The day before, it's going to be all-day event, open to the public, come through. Going to have a lot of vendors, kid-friendly things in the day, maybe some adult activities at night. Just have a whole day planned out for y'all. So come out, check that out, enjoy the compound, and really see what we're about here. You feel me? So that means from like 12 to 4, we're going to have kid-friendly, and from 4 to 8, it's going to be adult only. You feel me? So that means, again, that's from 12 to 4, kid-friendly, and from 4 to 8, adult only, okay? We're going to have some all kind of art things going on. We're going to have some body airbrush going on. Shout out to my boy Airbrush King, you feel me? And we're going to have a whole vibe, you know what I mean? So if you want to perform and if you want to be a vendor, you guys need to tap in because we got a lot of great events going on, you feel me? And if you guys want to have your own podcast, y'all know who to tap in with, Innovative Culture, baby. You know what the deal is. Okay, and last but not least, you feel me? The best for last, we got the Compound Bars Competition Viewers Choice Award, you feel me? Starting next week, you feel me? So you need to tell your fans if you have a Compound Bars already, or if you don't, you need to get your Compound Bars up, you feel me? Because the viewers will be sharing and posting your Compound Bars, voting for you, and we will be keeping tabs, and the number one shared Compound Bars will be getting their own billboard. You know what I'm talking about? So it is a billboard Compound Bars competition. You feel me? So step your game up. You feel me? So get your Compound Bars up if you got one. Hey, start sharing it and letting your fans know to pick you because we will be officially having a billboard Viewers Choice Award for your Compound Bars.
That part, I think you said it. Oh, I love the energy though. The energy today.
I'm feeling good.
You hype.
Yeah.
So
you
I'm
excited.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you supporting every episode. I see you give me my shout outs, the Compound Bars, the everything, the Innovative, and we thank you for being as supportive as you are, and we love the show.
You know, I try to be the best team player I could be. You feel me?
For real.
You don't be varsity in all city if you ain't a team player. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my coaches out there. Not trying to show out, but I am the best boy I can be. You feel me? So y'all know what the deal is. If y'all want to get the hottest videos and your hottest photos and your hottest everything, y'all need to come to the 33 compound because we got it all here, baby. You feel me? And soon we'll be having the artist playground. You feel me? Coming up soon, where we will have all the artists come in and meet with different producers and try to collaborate and do as much music. And we're trying to put as best creative vibes out there as possible. You feel me?
That part coming soon.
Coming soon. Y'all know what the deal is. Sunlit Media, baby. I appreciate you for stopping in for my current events. Oh, and last but not least, I'm having a 10th episode party.
Oh, yeah. What?
Yeah,
we about to be lit.
I'll be so tapped in, you feel me? And I just be forgetting to tap into myself. So you feel me? Widescope Podcast Radio is having its own 10th episode party, you feel me? In Lancaster, California at the Cold Crush Restaurants and Club, you feel me? And doors open at 8, doors close at 2 p.m. I got my boy Scotty Peas, I got my boy Nessa, I got my boy Fly, you feel me? I'm hopefully gonna have my boy Young. So hopefully majority of all the people that I've had on my first 10 episodes, I can have them come out and celebrate with me. It will also be my mother's 60th birthday. Rest in peace to my mother. This is me and my mother's dream coming full circle, you feel me? So we gonna blast it at Cold Crush, you feel me, with the best drinks and you know what I mean, and go up and turn up, you feel me? And so they gonna spend it out at my house because they're gonna be drunk.
I'm about to go get lit. See something lit. You feel me?
All right, then we're going to get your compound bars up, and when you get out there, let them boys know that they better be at my 10th episode party.
Y'all better
breaking
be there.
legs. You know what I'm saying? It's legs breaking going down.
All right, bye y'all. Have a good show. Love you long time.
Love you long time. You feel me? You could tell I woke up with her this morning. You feel me? Now, I want to let y'all know something. We about to break into this video right here. I got my boy Cam in the building, and it's his day one boy. So I'm going to let him introduce this video and let him know what the deal is. Go on and drop it on him, Cam.
Let me make sure I got the mic on.
Mic check, mic check.
Okay. This is Welcome to L.A. by the Real Young L.A. and Eastside K-Boy.
Y'all know what the deal is, baby.
You already know what we doing. We gonna welcome y'all to LA the right way. Hello.
Welcome to LA, nigga. Get banged on in your chain snatched. Knock you right about your way cap. Welcome to LA, nigga. Niggas left and never came back. Yo, I'm right across them train tracks. Welcome to LA, nigga.
With tattoos called eye bust. Even bitches got side hustles.
Welcome to LA, nigga.
We ain't no smoking in the car, cause that'll get you smoked up in the car.
Welcome to
LA, nigga. The road mode be the death of you. Run into a pack of goons, how you press it up. Should've fucked with the real, not the replica. Now I'm fit to take everything except your ethics. I'm having things like Matt Black boy. Smoke you like some cookies of the backpack boys. Got it on me now with that backpack for. Then I smashed off clean in that Matt Black pork. Get deep up in the water, got my fishing rod. Got sticks for the beef like a shish kebab. Trap every day like this my job. K-boys hit 'em up top,
Welcome
this
to
a
LA,
lie.
nigga. Get banged on in your chain snatched. Knock you right about your way cap. Welcome to LA, nigga. Niggas left and never came back. Yo, I'm right across them train tracks. Welcome to LA, nigga.
With tattoos called eye bust. Even bitches got side hustles.
Welcome to LA, nigga.
We ain't no smoking in the car, cause that'll get you smoked up in the car.
Welcome to LA, where they blood a crip in the most. A bitch selling pussy, you send her on Figaro. Niggas in the shop, paramedics ripping your clothes. Young killers playing God, they come and taking your soul. School of hard knocks on a roll in my classroom. Said he don't bang, lift his shirt and check his tattoos. Guns and gang signs out the window when we pass through. Ask Daddy and Craig what happened to the last dude. Bullets from the AK got you running like the track team. He was at a friend house, his mama said he was last seen. Niggas still be tripping off the water more than Maxine. You survived on them shots, but you can still die from the SFA. Nigga, get banged on in your chain snatched. Knock you right about your way cap. Welcome to LA, nigga. Niggas left and never came back. Yo, I'm right across them train tracks. Welcome to LA, nigga.
With tattoos called eye bust. Even bitches got side hustles.
Welcome to LA, nigga.
We ain't no smoking in the car, cause that'll get you smoked up in the car.
Welcome to LA.
Man, y'all know what the deal is, baby. Welcome to LA. The real young LA. That video is too hard. You feel me?
Out.
And every time I watch it, I still be jealous that you the only person I know that done laid in the middle of the freeway and hit the blunt.
Hey, when I was sitting there, I was like, yeah, I got to do it. I had to lay it on down. And I really had my dog in the car. I meant to let that little English bully be running.
Oh, yeah, you really been doing it too. Your dog would have been the first dog to take a shit on the freeway.
That would have been a look right there.
You would have been really shitting on niggas with that one. You feel me?
That
Hey,
part.
I want to give y'all a shout out because I was thankful to, like, if you take a real small look in the video, it's a short glimpse, but you'll see me in there. You feel me?
You was active, though, because when I told niggas what we was doing, you know, some people had the chance to go ahead and split. You was
I jumped in the driver's seat. Like, I told Sunland, I said, look, your mama gonna bail you out. my mama ain't here to bail me out. So I'm gonna do this. When I'm gonna drive and if something happen, go pick up my kid from school. My baby would have been running around the compound. So I want to take it back to basics, man. You feel me? And I just want to get back and chop into like where rap came into your life at.
Actually, I had a cousin that had moved out here from from the East Coast. He was living in Philly. He moved to the house, and I was still in high school and shit. The nigga would be writing raps during the night. We was in the same room. I had like one of them bunk beds with the bed on top and like the couch on bottom. So when he was staying over, he stayed at the bottom. So sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night, light on, he writing raps. I'm like, what's the, feel me? I got down there, I asked him to spit something, listening to him, and then I started like throwing words after a while, telling him, you should have switched this, add this. And then he was just like, did it 1, 2, 3 times, and he was just like, bro, you should get your own book and start writing some shit. Then after that, I moved to Long Beach, and when I was out here, I told one of my partners that I rap. I mean, not even that I rap, that I was writing raps, because I had never rapped. Like, feel me, I was just writing, I spit it to the homie. I never recorded, never spit it for a lot of people. And we was at a basketball game one day, and when the game ended, niggas started rapping.
How old were you?
This was probably like 17, 18.
Okay.
And then the nigga was like, my boy rap. And I looked at my boy like, how the fuck would you do some shit like that? I just told you don't. And then
You was mad?
Nah, I wasn't until, I mean, I'm not a scary nigga. Like, I just had told you. It was like if I told you, hey, don't talk about this, and then you get right in there and ask me. I'm like, damn. So it was more of that. Then, you feel me? So it was too late. Nigga already asked, all right, you rap, so go ahead. So I spit, and niggas went crazy. They was fucking with it. So I kept going with it ever since then.
And when did you start getting serious about it? Like, started like, I'm writing rhymes and I'm going to the studio and putting business behind it.
I say where it got serious for me, like on some rap career rise shit, was Never Not Working. Like 3 or 4 years ago when I dropped Never Not Working album. Ever since then, niggas been
And what
crazy.
changed it? Because I see you dropped on YouTube in 2007. I believe it was May.
No, I was. I'm telling you, I've been doing music so long. Back then, we was like about to get signed to Warner Brothers. I was with a squad of people, and Top Dog was with a squad of people. We both came to the same meeting, and they ended up signing J-Rock. But it was way back then. But I'm just saying, honestly, when I talk to people now, they don't never look back that far. They don't really go past like 2015. But if niggas really know, I really been getting it. I've been rapping, I've been doing music before the internet,
and
where you had to be
yeah,
in the streets. It wasn't no Spotify. It wasn't nothing but barely MySpace came out. So.
And what did that look like when you first started 718 and you trying to get in this rap industry? What did that look like for you?
A whole lot of showcases, selling little tickets, frivolous shows, just learning how to become a recording artist. I feel like anybody can rap. You give a nigga a 40 ounce and turn the beat on, he a rapper. But being an artist to where people start wanting to support you, buy into you, invest in you, that's a little different. So that's the only thing. When I first came, I was a rapper, though. I was doing whatever, going to any studio, rapping with anybody. Then you start having to learn certain plays you got to do to advance. Sometimes somebody told me, Gary Archer, he from the Bay, he told me, don't confuse being busy with being, like, successful. So just because you see somebody running around and look like they doing a lot, don't mean that it don't always add up. So you could do 5 shows in a month, and I could do 1 show in a month, and I could have made more money and touched more people than you. So now you just, on the outside, some people like, he going crazy, but in the real life, that big move is better. So now it just taught you to be more calculated.
And at what point did you start learning that? Was you rapping 17, 18, doing it everywhere when you start learning more business?
I started traveling. We went to the Magic Show in Las Vegas. That's where I ran into the dude from the Bay, Gary Archer, and that's where I learned that. It was actually a clothing convention, and there'd be a lot of rappers up there, and you get to be more like where you could chop game with them. Sometimes when you meet niggas, it be so like some street shit. Niggas, you walk up, niggas be guarding, and you don't. That was like happy to see. We in Vegas, it's a clothing show, so you could walk up and really chop it with people and shit. So I was just networking. But that's when I was learning. It's different ways. We not in LA. You can really walk to people. Now that you talking to them, what are you gonna say? Now you gotta have a whole nother spiel. Feel me? Out here, it's harder to just walk up to somebody. I want to rap for you. They say, take this email, send some. And all that little transaction, you just stopping and starting a big crowd is dangerous out here. So you don't really get that. When we was out there, niggas was like, shoot your shot. Tell me what you do. So you feel me? Now imagine if you never got that prepared. You was always ready to, I'm ready for, now you get to
Yeah,
talk.
now you on the spot.
Yeah, you got to really know what you're saying. You got to be able to talk. Some people get get nervous, and then it'll turn people off. But when you got a good conversation, you're already pretty confident on what you're doing. You know what you're talking about, and it's solid. So just getting ready, doing interviews, just doing all. I call it the chilling circuit. Nobody, all of the biggest artists, they didn't came through here that came from LA. I was seeing them at certain points. Everybody mostly came through the chilling circuit at some point, from like you doing smaller stuff till you just get to the bigger stuff. But you got to do it. This is part of the paying your dues. That's why when people blow up, like, I know him. He used to really be out here getting cracking. So that's all it is. It's a testament to time. I stay patient. I ain't never been doing no, wave riding or jumping on niggas' squads to follow them. And then I always been pushing my brand and holding it down. So it's a difference too after all this time, because I've been pushing my shit. So all this time been building. You can go back to 2007 and I was still the same person.
Yeah, because I've seen that. I said, but I see a lot of elevation too as like business.
Yeah, no, definitely a lot of elevation. Because like I said, that type of, when you moving too reckless, you'll get into a lot of problems. Whether it's some street shit, legal shit, all kind of stuff. But if you really trying to do this, you'll learn you got to cool off with some of that stuff. So I just start growing and getting better over time, basically. But a lot of it had to do with business. When you first start rapping, like I was telling you, a rapper, you think you can rap your way all the way to Jay-Z status, and it really is not that. You got to learn that it's really like 90% business, 10% rap. So with that being said, when niggas ain't on their business, it throw your whole rap play off. Like, you just think you could. I used to rap anybody. Any nigga who rap, call me and I'll rap him. And I used to do phone battles, live battles, just rap your whoever. Nobody there. I just rap until I can't rap no more. And like, damn, he still going? Like, shit like that. But where did that get you? Niggas just in the hood saying you hot. Nigga in the ghetto saying that nigga dope. But on a big level, that ain't nothing.
And when did you start learning that and applying that, like, into your business?
Like I said, it was probably before the Never Not. It was a couple years. It was just, like I said, over time, I was just picking different stuff, being around different people, moving different people, fucking with the nigga. Because I deal with all parts of LA. So I might fuck with Bloods. I might fuck with the Crips. I might fuck with some East Side niggas, some West Side niggas, Long Beach, Compton. So when you in a melting pot like that, you really get to learn a lot of shit from a different, because a lot of people from one area and they go to certain areas, but they don't go all over LA. So I pretty much go over, so I get to hear really what's going on. So really get in the mix. So I just taking all that, shit you learn from your family, school, all your smarts, and just mixing it together. Yeah. I did real estate. That was another thing. A lot of people don't know that I'm pretty smart, you feel me? So
I think a lot of people know that you're pretty smart.
Okay, so since everybody know that I'm smart,
now, if you didn't know, now y'all know. Everybody, he's very smart.
Well, yeah, I had a real estate license when I was like 18. I was working at Century One, selling property and stuff. And with that, like I said, being a rapper, doing that, and then doing that at the same time, you had to learn, like, with real estate, that'd be their biggest investment they ever make. For most people, they never buy a house. The car be the biggest investment.
Facts.
But when you're doing houses, you can't just fast talk somebody. You can't fast forward them. You can't push it through. You literally have to connect with somebody and really get your point across, because the nigga ain't about to spend $400,000 with you if they feeling shaky about anything. They talking about to the last question. So
Facts.
When I learned that, and then learning how you gotta speak to everybody and just, be more of a household person. As a rapper, you could still be a street nigga. You walk around staring at people, stupid stuff like that. You feel me? You could be getting into it with possible fans and don't even know it. Like when I first started being street, when I seen somebody standing like by the door, it looked like they waiting on me, and I done tapped two of my homies and told them, watch this nigga. By the time I get there, he done spent Young LA, I love your music. Not even knowing he about to get hit with an NFL John Madden blitz. And since he said that first, everybody like, oh, it's love, and we didn't, switched it. But it's just, you feel me? We from the ghetto. You just guarding your grill. At the end of the day, you see somebody looking at you, standing by the door. It's just playing some rap shit. When you start getting bigger, you got to realize it be fans. And everybody don't know how to approach you. Some people then told me like, I didn't think you were gonna be cool. I was, certain stuff you just never know who you was dealing with, who they dealt with before. Rappers is weird, so that's why I say an artist, because when you're a rapper,
it's a different stereo. It's a
when
different
you rapping,
stigma.
I mean, it sound like it's everybody rap. So what's that?
I knew you was very smart because I met 2 women that I know is connected to you that were kind of like had the best energy. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now Milk and Media is one of the smartest, humblest, sweetest person I've ever met.
Yep.
You feel me?
And then that's my sister
and
slash
that's your
my little
sister.
daughter, really.
And
my
when
daddy died when we was 11, so
Okay.
from that time on, she was probably like, I might have been 10. She might have been like 7, 8. So in reality, I've been the head of the house since then. So I've been driving her to school since 11, 12, 13. I had a car. So really, we real tight.
Yeah, I know what that's like when I seen
then,
you introduce her.
Yeah, so I try to let her do her own thing. Most people think that I just be pushing her through, and she younger, late sister and all that. Nah, she didn't get to play that play. She got to come get busy. So for the most part, it get cracking with, when we got in the world, you never know what happens. So the last thing I want to have is somebody with me who ain't ready for it. So my sister is active and prepared for all that, but I still move her out the way. So certain situations, it get cracking. So I be trying to have her, but she wanted to do the camera, and I explained her how serious it is, and she don't care. She really wants to do the camera, and she picked it up, and she just started running with it. So who would I to tell her that she can't come with me and do all that stuff? So in reality, it was a hell no at first. So in reality, she pushed through that, and I seen her start bubbling, doing her own thing, having a studio, just
Yeah, 'cause she got it.
Yeah, taking pictures of kids, doing weddings and baby showers. She done got published, doing all kind of stuff on her own. So by the time she got to me, it was really she was already tight. I made her shoot a video when she didn't want to shoot no video. Just, getting her out of her comfort zone is more what I do for her. But she pretty much, I've been equipping her since we was a little kid. So she been equipped. So what she want to do is just up to her. She know how she got to play it. She ain't got no choice to be successful. She ain't got no choice.
She was on my last episode, and we talked about that, and she said that. I asked her, like, is it easier for you to have
I'm hard
your
on
brother?
all my people. So
She said you was
a lot
hard
of people
on
don't
her.
think, because I'm cool in real life, so I don't really, when in reality, it ain't no joke. That's why I said that's my boy. I don't move like on some, we in. He know it, so that's how we gonna play it.
Because she's amazing.
And then my girl, Annie.
Yes.
Feel me?
Yeah, I was trying to get to Queen.
She really from Vegas, so the same thing. That's the lady Young LA, so they expect she really, I don't know, but really she from Vegas. We met, we've been together for 15 years now.
That's what's up.
So, it's just different for me. I play it like they part of my life, so they get to tell me. Even though I'm, thugging it out here, I still respect, the whole home plate. I still got moms, still got G-moms. They call me all the time. They be on my bumper for a lot of shit, and I'm still solid with them. So a lot of niggas who solid in the streets, when you get to the house, ask their mama, how's he? They be, that nigga been fucking up. So I don't got that. I've been, it's a full circle.
Yeah, shout out
play.
to Chop It Up Barbershop, you feel me? Because those queens right there, this is the first time I met them, they had a great energy about them, you feel me? And that's the thing about me, I go off energy.
Annie the same way. She was wanted to do the talking stuff. She was always wanted to be involved on being part of the play, and she always been with me. And when this came out, everybody telling me, Young, you should have a podcast. But I'm literally like, no, that's really her play right there. And she on episode 80 or something.
Yeah,
now.
I was on episode 84.
Yeah.
Shout out to my
So,
girl.
so
Shout out to 84.
shout
You
out
feel
to
me?
Annie. So they part of my real foundation though. So when y'all see them bubbling, that's like team, but that's really people I live with type. My sister got a man now and she on her own, but I'm talking
Shout
about
out to DJ
them
Punch
is
in the
like people-
building.
yeah, shout out DJ Punch. But them is like my real,
Your
that's
foundation.
super inner circle. Yeah.
Because I heard you when you said to Sunlit, you was like, yeah, that's my sister, but that's really my baby. And I really can relate to that because I have a 29-year-old brother. Shout out to my little brother, Wilburn.
Shout
I
out,
love
little bro.
him.
What's happening,
You
though?
feel me? I have a little brother with autism. I've been taking care of him. My mom been
Shout out to
gone
you.
for a long time,
That's
since
dope.
like 2006. So that's my baby brother. So
Yeah,
I
that's
understand
dope.
when somebody said that's your baby because,
Yeah.
I just got to the point where my brother's like self-sufficient. You feel me?
Yeah.
He's 29 now. He's self-sufficient. He's a man. He go to work. He can
Well,
do
yeah.
on his own. So I know what that's like where you make it
Well,
hard
she
on
a
him.
girl, so I had to get over that. You feel
Yeah.
me? She, when
I
she
think
got,
it's
she-
different.
She got married early. She wasn't like she about to be having, on the dating and fucking around with me.
Oh,
Right?
man,
She got married, so it was already like. it's you know,
Yeah,
that's
I know.
you somebody's wife now. How you
Now,
can't be my
yeah.
baby? So even now, you know, it's the same play. That's my little sister. If she call me, she gonna need me, but I can't be looking at.
Yeah.
Hey, well, how's every? You know, you gotta let
The
people
world
be
knows
them.
I'm not ready for my little brother to grow up and leave me and get married, but I know it's gonna happen one day because he's a handsome fella. You feel
Shout
me?
out to little bro, man.
Shout
do
out
what
to
you
little-
do. The big sis gonna love you anyway,
I'm gonna
man.
love you, but don't leave me,
Do
baby.
what you
Let
do,
me,
man.
Yeah,
You hear
I
me?
need you, baby. I need
Yes,
you.
sir.
You feel
You
me?
keep shining,
I think
man.
about your team and all of y'all being so connected. You feel me? And I think about that's why I think that has to do a lot about success. I think that's why everything's all about timing. You feel me? I know you
Yeah.
would talk about a time where you and somebody else was sitting down. They may have made other choices, but I think that sometimes we go around that one more spin and come back great. You feel me? Because
Yo,
now
yeah.
you definitely like have a great solid team foundation.
Yeah,
and
it's
all
crazy
that
because you know
package.
how when you was coming up, you like, I should have been blew up. I should have
Mm-hmm.
blew up back then. And it's every year I get bigger and better to a point where I feel more like, yeah, back then I still wasn't ready. It was stuff I was doing that I wasn't, you know. Now I'm at a place where it's all smooth. I'm really a rapper, you know, the real term. Like
Because
the
you
real life.
switch. Because I see you could be you the real estate agent
Yeah.
right now, and then you pop the grill in and you the Florida boy.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, you know, shout out to Miami, man. I went to Miami and it just made me change how we look, like how I look at shit. Cause being from LA, niggas would have on, you know, we'll be fly as hell and might not have no money though. Niggas would have on red bottoms, car, all that. It's just LA, that's how we is, thugging. But when I got to Miami, I was meeting niggas who look like they be doing bad. Hair might not be combed and all that. Open his mouth, nigga have 20 in his grill, nigga had 10 on him, you know. Just a different place. So now it's just, I always was moving like that. Never was no super flashy nigga or never just showing what you got because you rap or what all that. You just got to really be strategic how you move. So I just thought it was cool when I got out there. So ever since then, I grew my hair out. Started, you know, moving on some shit like that. Because really, I don't gangbang. So when you in L.A., you know, that's the part of the culture. That's our culture. So when they like, where you from? Where's your? And I'm like, I don't got no hood. I'm from L.A. I'm from all over. Then it's kind of like, oh, well, that ain't fun. They want to talk to somebody else because that's what it is. So me, when I go somewhere else, niggas like, oh, where you from? Down south? And I'm like, South Central. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, down
It's just the
Central.
way a nigga carry myself. They expect that nigga don't, you know, on the dead homies, I don't really press that. That's like, I get the gangbangers, they culture. I got homies that gangbang from all sides, and that's what they say. Why would I be putting it on the dead homies too?
Yeah.
It don't make sense. But
Yeah.
whoever do it, that's what they do. And I shout, that's part of our culture. So it's just, that ain't how I move. So I don't want to, you know, I let my homies be them. The niggas
Yeah.
that trappers, that's what trappers do. Niggas who do this what, you know.
Yeah, like
So
I may
everybody
say,
got their lane.
I always tell people that like where I grew up at is certain people like, you know, or people that I've always grew up with, and they be like, Barbie, I never heard you say this. I tell them all the time, I know that it's a boundary to things. You feel me? You know, and I try to
the
stay
politics.
within that.
I try to keep it to where I can fuck with
Yeah.
everybody. I'm just from the ghetto, so you
Yeah.
know my talking is all just, you know.
That's me
my
because I
lingo
went to
is
all different schools,
universal
so I'm
lingo.
like,
and then I make up my own word, and that too.
Yeah.
I moved, even the young LA thing. I moved all around LA, so I moved probably through LA like 25 times,
that part.
different schools and just.
Yeah, I done been to almost every school in LA. Shout out to all my counselors out there. I'm doing better now. You feel me? I haven't got kicked out of this job. You feel me? So you feel me?
So that was the only
Yeah.
thing that my mom tried to do. She tried to make sure I went to school in a good area. So even though we moving, living in the hoods and all the different shit, she tried to keep me out here. So that was part of the reason I'm smart too. You know, so shout out to moms and all.
Yeah, shout out to moms. You feel me? You did a good job with your children. They
Yeah,
got some
niggas
good
getting-
spirits about themselves.
Yeah,
You feel me?
we holding it down.
And y'all got a good team about yourself. So I know you got Welcome to LA. And what's the other song that you just dropped?
Respectfully, and then before that we dropped the It's Up There with Sada Baby.
Okay.
So every song on my CD is basically like a single. Like I could have dropped it one at a time, but I dropped the project. You know, people was mad I didn't drop my project last year, so I had to drop the project. So literally, I can drop videos to every song and just keep.
Is that what you
pushing.
plan on doing?
You know, if time permits, you know, I plan on dropping some new shit and just keep working. So, you know, so I can run up the numbers and make that digital footprint as much as I got the footprint in the street. So yeah, that's part of the.
And who
place.
produced the song?
The Rich Assholes. We basically did the whole album. I got some production from Wavy did that as well. But for the most
shout out
part,
to Wavy
they did
did
the
that.
whole album at the studio, recorded it.
So you got Eastside K-Boy, you got Killer Twine.
Yeah.
You got I'm looking at it. I'm looking at what you sent me. You got Killer Twine. Who else you got on there? You got Sada Baby. Who else you got? You even got Stats on there.
My nigga Stats. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shout out to bro, man. I got a lot of love for Stats.
Yes, sir. That's one of the good peoples. I got my
that.
DJ Everready on there.
Okay, shout out to DJ Everready, Ash Bash.
I got Beast Gallon for some bars.
Okay, you got some shit on here. You got some shit.
Dope record with
Solo Lucci.
Yeah, that one. It's another record called Pop Out. Everybody been fucking with lately.
Sydney Michael.
Sydney Michaels. Yep. But yeah, every song is dope, man. I ain't gonna lie. I literally. That's why and you was talking about me trying to show off that I had brought my.
Oh yeah, let me tell you something. When you come to Widescope Podcast Radio, you know you got this is the difference between like where God don't make no mistakes and you take your time to get your business together and you get your team, cause this like he come on here, he got his Welcome to LA sweater on, he got his merchandise, he got his hat shit showing LA, he got his weed with his face on it. Cam over here with his hat, he got a shirt to match every different hat he got. You feel me? That's where like they got the business behind them as a team. You feel me? They got the platform. They can give an artist 27 interviews. You feel me? Like they got it popping. So
back to this though. I was showing off. Actually, my last album, it was a package deal. It came with a T-shirt. It came with an eighth with mixed weed, and then it came with the CD. So. You can, represent it after you listen to it, and you can smoke while you play it. You feel me? So
that's some dope ass promo.
Yeah. So it wasn't.
How much
really,
that run in person for?
Oh, just a little low, measly $100, man. You know what I'm talking about? Just
it
a
come
little
with
$1
weed,
bill.
shirt, and the CD.
Yeah, this is like a NFT before NFTs. I've been dropping stuff like this. You ain't gonna get it nowhere else. It's one of them things when it's sold out. You the
first I done seen it, bro.
So when you see them run off, let's put that on camera too. Most of the stuff I do, they be paying attention and they try to put it into they play and run off before I bubble. So when you see anybody put their mixtape on in front of you hear me?
So letting y'all know now, we know if you're some copycats out there, we're gonna call y'all on it. You feel me?
No, we ain't even calling them copycats because somebody, I get a lot of talks from people that's smart and they tell me, what is it that is the highest form of
flattery?
Exactly. So I look at it like this now. Some people are creators and some people are imitators, and some people are considered creators, but they really imitators until you get around a real creator to know where they got it from.
Yeah, that is definitely true.
Yeah, you gotta live with this stuff, man. It's a lot of terms that we made up. There weren't turn for the win. You can go back and look at the video. We dropped that video a year before everybody started saying that. I had made Snapchat posts and all that, and it went low-key went viral, and I was surprised, damn. And the next thing I know, Snapchat made it one of their filters that everybody can use. Damn. And it was like, shit, you gotta just be on your business. So sometimes, even the name Young LA, somebody tried to run off with that.
So what did you do? You go back and copyright all your shit to make sure they don't take it?
Yeah, now you got to get everything together. But I'm just saying, being a young nigga from the ghetto, do you think somebody's going to run off with your name when you think of Young LA? Nigga ain't even in LA. I never heard him. He ended up being from Atlanta, and his name was Leland Austin.
Damn, he ain't even from LA.
Exactly, but he was, it's just when you bubbling, niggas will try to soak up some of that wave, man.
So y'all know what the deal is, right? Y'all need to go on and cop the real Young LA. He got the whole pack for $100. You can get the shirt, the CD, and the weed. You ain't gonna find a better promo pack than that. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So what's the next video you gonna drop?
That's what we debating now. I just put up a poll, and then it was between Pop Up, Boss, the intro, sliding in the. It was a lot of everybody. It's a lot of songs everybody was saying. I'm trying to figure it out. Just trying to, I don't just be shooting videos where everybody pull up with their car and we stand on the corner. Yeah,
for sure. So you gotta get on the freeway and shut it down to fuck with him. You feel me? Don't ask me how I know.
Yeah. But so we trying to get everything set up just so it be dope and big. So trying to do the behind the scenes stuff. Sometimes it take a little longer than expected. So I don't know. I might have to fast forward to
let them know where they can find all your music at, and I want to let you know that you are a really stand-up dude. You feel me?
Yeah,
I appreciate you being a man of your family. You feel me? Raising a great sister, having a great queen, and a great family. You got a great foundation. I know one day it's gonna be hard for me to get the interview, but don't forget. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget we family now. You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? I appreciate you, man.
Hey, but check me out, The Real Young LA on everything. That's TheRealYungLA, and the Young is spelled without the O's. We put the O's in the bank. You hear me? I'm usually on that or YouTube. Go to YouTube, type in The Real Young LA, or you know, any of the, it's up there.
Google, you feel me? Welcome to LA. Y'all need to go ahead and download
it. Oh, matter of fact, go to therealyoungla.com, man. And
yeah.
Then, they pointing at the screen.
And
so that
I got my boy Tall for No Reason in the building up next.
I think he tall for a reason, though,
For a reason, though.
Hey, we got the video Respectfully. You feel me? Y'all check that out. We got the Ice Cube sample in there. It's going crazy. I went and played it, let Ice Cube see that I did it. He said he appreciated it. So it's really a good record, man. Y'all fuck with it, doggy. The Real Young LA, I'm out. Shout out to motherfucker.
Widescope Podcast Radio, baby. Appreciate you.
Shout out to Ice Cube.
Widescope.
Flip this one time.
Hey,
It's
shout out
definitely in
to
my top 5. Let me talk to him. Drop some bands on this mind clear. Everywhere I fly, my killer's dead like it's Kanye. How we get into the bag, it is not fair. Y'all be sitting on the grass like a lawn chair. I need a script, a pint stew with a tryst. Today's a good day, got ice cubes on the wrist. On the top floor lit, take the views in this bitch. Gamble with your life, you either lose or get rich. Me, I bet it all at the crap table. Back-to-back shots of Johnny Walker, that's the black label. Live in Hollywood, I put on for the trap, baby. Cause that's where I was at if I ever had a rap payment. I told them don't check for me unless you got a check for me. Respectfully. I told them don't check for me unless you got a check for me. I told them don't check for me unless you got a check for me. Respectfully. I told them don't check for me unless you got a check for me. From a scraper to the nicest of Porsches. Pull up to the studio. I don't write, I record it. Your favorite rapper ain't me. He get lightly extorted. Till we seeing more checks than a Nike endorsement. My life a movie like Quentin Tarantino. Caught a gun case when I was chilling with the Migos. Fuck probation, I'm back. We really beat those. Slide through the ghetto, buy the kids some chili Fritos. UFOs and shit. I'm who they look up to. Don't just pick up guns, I pick a book up too. Still get a real nigga something to cook up to. Beat the trap black and blue, I got the hook up, fool. I told them don't check for me unless you got a check for me. Respectfully. I told them don't check for me unless you got a check for me. I told them don't check for me unless you got a check for me. Respectfully. I told them don't check for me unless you got a check for me. It's funny, all the niggas that be flashing all that money on Instagram.
Hey, y'all know what the deal is. And y'all know who I got in the building? Tall for No Reason. Y'all don't know what the deal is. What's the deal?
Man, just out here trying to make it, man. Got invited to a podcast. Excited to be here. You know what I'm saying? It's my first podcast, actually.
Oh, okay. So this be your first interview?
This is my first interview, the first one.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. So I was looking at your Instagram, and first I was intrigued by not only your transition from sports into music, but I was intrigued on the fact that, like, how tall you are. So please let the world know how tall you are.
I'm 6'8".
Yeah, he's 6'8". You feel me? Are you like the tallest person in your family? Is everybody tall? I just want to get to the science of it before I ask all the other questions.
No, I feel it. Nah, everybody in my family pretty tall. I am the tallest in my immediate family. You know what I'm saying? But nah, my brother's just tall too. My oldest brother like 6'5". You know what I'm saying? My mom like 5'9". My dad, my pops is like 6'4", something like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, everybody big in my family, man.
Did you always know you was gonna play ball just because you was big?
Nah, I definitely didn't. You know what I'm saying? When I was growing up, I was more into like extreme sports, skateboarding and BMXing, and I used to dance and shit growing up. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't think basketball was gonna be in my future at all.
Did you always have like a thing for music?
Wait, music? Hold on, what you talking about?
I mean, sorry. Did you always have a thing for basketball? A little bit.
Nah, I was always pretty athletic. You know what I'm saying? I could always run and jump and things like that. But I just put that towards like skateboarding and, you know what I'm saying, BMX, and people always thought because I was a big dude I can't do this. Yeah, I can't do this type of shit, but that's the type of stuff I grew up on. And
so how did you start doing it? Like, you feel me? Did you start as far as being extreme sports and things like that? Like, did you, because that's not something like typically we like people do. Right, you feel me? Especially at your height. So how you get into that?
Well, I grew up I'm not from LA, you know what I'm saying? I know LA culture, and I'm from the desert. I'm from the high desert.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So growing up out there, it's not a lot to do out there. You know what I'm saying? So I had friends that was skateboarding and shit. I was like, man, that shit look cool. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what I could do. Hopped on a skateboard one day and never looked back. You know what I'm saying? I was on anything with wheels, skateboard, scooter, bikes, building ramps in the front yard. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was on stuff like that.
So I look at your page and I was seeing you playing ball and things like that.
Right.
And how's that experience have been going for you? I'm pretty sure it's been rewarding for you.
Man, basketball low-key saved my life, man. You know what I'm saying? I could have easily went down the wrong path. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I got a lot of family members who's just out here just walling out. You know what I'm saying? I could have easily followed that path. But basketball, it gave me something to focus on. You know what I'm saying? It made me be able to put my height, my size to use. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So it was basketball is a blessing, man. I got to travel across the country just playing basketball in Hawaii, Alaska, playing all these places that I would never see being a regular nigga. I got to see it through basketball. You know what I'm saying? I got to go to college. I got to, you know what I'm saying, meet a lot of
And
people.
please let them know what college you played for.
I ain't gonna lie, I was the type of dude, I jumped around. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? I done been to 3 different colleges. I done been to a little Christian college. I've been to Adams State in Colorado, and I finished at Graceland University out in Iowa.
Okay, shout out to the college institution out there. Ain't no such thing as little college. You went to school,
That's
okay?
facts. Especially if you're going for free. That's facts.
You going to school, especially if you're going for free. But it's just shout them out. You feel me?
God.
Because that's an accomplishment. You feel me? For real. So as far as being in basketball and things like that, even though you say like we're really all into sports like that, when did it click for you that this was a good idea, whether if it was something you were into or not?
For me, I was kind of, I don't want to say forced into it, but I was forced into it.
Yeah, that's why I asked that, because as a big person, naturally, you my kid.
Right.
You big as hell. You about to go get us a check in a house, and you about to go play ball. So
exactly.
So when did that click? What age did you know, like, okay, basketball is gonna be something in my future I got to focus on? It
started with football. You know what I'm saying? I started playing football in middle school. And, you know what I'm saying? Being the biggest nigga in middle school, like, couldn't nobody see me in football. You know what I'm saying? I was the biggest nigga, but I was also the fastest nigga too. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, but growing up, when you a big nigga, you know what I'm saying? I had knee issues. I had a thing called Osgood-Schlatter disease, which is like, it's like a form of tendonitis. And I had like fluid in the knees and stuff like that. So
did you ever have to have like it drained or anything like that?
I never got it drained. But Osgood-Schlatter is something that you can grow out of. So at a period of time, it just started to just ease out of my system, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, talk about growing pains.
Nah, for real.
For real, that shit had to be like for real. It's because I've had water in my knee before, and I've had to have it drained.
It's tough. How that shit feel? That shit hurt?
It hurt. It was painful.
I heard they use like a fat ass needle too.
It's
to
still sometimes when it get cold, I have like pain in my knee. Like, you feel me?
It be like that. Hold on, are you a tall? You sitting down? I can't really tell you a tall person.
Yeah, I'm pretty tall. I'm not 6'8", but I'm pretty tall. But let's not worry about my height. Back to you.
You know what I'm saying?
Basketball. And,
I feel it. Okay.
So you was playing football. So what made you transition from football to basketball? Was it getting hit, getting cracked?
No. It was my knees.
That would have been for me.
I wanted to play, but it was my knees, man. And my mom just thought it wasn't a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Because she knew I was already going through issues. We used to be at the doctor's office every other week. Because I was like, man, my knees is hurting. One day is this week, one day is this knee, the other day is this knee, and one day is 2 days is both knees. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it just got to a point to where the basketball coach had approached me my 7th grade year, and he was like, man, come out for the team. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right. And then I went out there, and they was running and shit, and they was doing a whole bunch of conditioning and shit. I was like, damn, I skate, nigga. Like, this a lot.
This is a lot.
Oh, God. But then I ended up falling in love with it, ended up falling in love with the process, and then, you know what I'm saying, the rest was history.
And so when you tell yourself through college and through high school and things like that, and then now, what one thing that you could say you learned from it all?
Man, stay true to it. You know what I'm saying? You got to trust the process. You know what I'm saying? When I first started playing basketball, I was a big nigga, but I wasn't good. I wasn't that coordinated. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really know how to use my body and bump folks and muscle in the paint. You know what I'm saying? It was all a process to learn, and you had to just really stay true to the grind. You know what I'm saying? And I had to trust people who was training me and things like that. I had to get my body right and condition and, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. So it was just stay true to the process, man. If it's something that you want to do, you got to put your head down and work at it.
And so when you take that into transitioning, because me transitioning to not playing sports when I thought that was all I was going to do was play sports.
Facts.
I know that that's a transition. So at least you're at a different transition later, because most people, like, you think in high school you're going to play ball throughout college and that's going to be the rest of your life. For us athletes who that doesn't happen for us, we like transition like, damn, what are we going to do with our life early?
Yes.
You kind of got to like make over that hump and go to college and play ball and things like that. So how are you dealing with transitioning now into what are you setting on to do now?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, my transition was tough because my basketball career ended prematurely, way premature. I ended up, I broke my leg my sophomore year of college. You know what I'm saying? I didn't break it. It was a stress fracture. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't have insurance. I couldn't get surgery on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's an easy surgery, but I couldn't get it. I didn't have the insurance to get it done. So I had to heal naturally. I was in a boot for like 9 months. You know what I'm saying? And then after I got out the boot and they said I was good to go and my leg is cool, it didn't feel cool. I couldn't do the same things I was able to do before. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to dunking on niggas 1 foot, take off. You know what I'm saying? I'm catching your head. But I couldn't do that no more. I couldn't run the same. I couldn't jump the same. So I knew after my sophomore year, I knew I had enough juice left to finish college, but it fucked up my plans of going pro. You know what I'm saying? I could have went to China when I was 22 to play professionally, but I chose to go to college instead. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause everybody around me, go to college, get your education, do this. You know what I'm saying? But now looking back, I wish I would went pro. But it's been a tough transition, yo. I should still be hooping to this day, like on a high level, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Hence the name Tall for No Reason. That's where that came from. But so shit, I started living a regular life. I was working at Walmart warehouse, and you know what I'm saying, just trying to get paid just to pay the rent. You know what I'm saying? And so my transition, it was low key depression. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And so where are you at now?
Right now, I'm full-time social media influencer, full-time streamer, you know what I'm saying, full-time content creator, trying to get my YouTube popping now, you know what I'm saying, but yeah.
And how's that been going for you?
I ain't gonna lie, it was a life changer, man. It was a life changer, yo, you know what I'm saying. This time, about 1.5 years ago, I was down bad, you know what I'm saying, so I was just a nigga with a phone trying to make something happen.
So I don't think you're tall for no reason now, because if you think about it, you've been able to find something. You're influencing and doing shit on the internet because of you being tall for a reason.
Facts. That's facts. But tall for no reason, it came from just how I felt at the time.
I was just thinking like now, like shit. I mean, because some of the things that you're doing on Instagram and stuff, you know, a lot of people are like, even me. I got you on my show because I'm like, damn, you're tall for a reason. I'm trying to figure out why. Right. Like, how do you get this tall? Like, I'm trying to figure out, is there 8 of you walking around your family, and if your mama birthed tall children like this, you know, so that's got to be amazing. So what made you say, you know what, I'm about to start influencing on the internet? How did that happen?
Honestly, I started off trying to stream on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know what Twitch is.
Oh, I know what Twitch is. Shout out to my brother DJ Dez. You
Say
feel
that.
me? You know,
Say that.
he taught me. Yeah, my
he
brother.
Be on Twitch with it?
Yeah, my brother is a DJ from Detroit. You feel me? Shout out to Detroit. You feel me? My brother is a very instrumental and legendary Detroit DJ, and he streams on Twitch. Shout out to DJ Dez. You feel me? Andres, and he.
Oh God, shout out to DJ Dez.
Yeah, you know, he does this, like, you know, he does beats and plays music that he's influenced and things like that.
That's
on
what's
Twitch.
up then.
So when he tells the whole family, when he about to go on Twitch, he texts us, let us know. It don't matter if you busy, you better turn it on. So that's how I know about Twitch.
That's how you gotta do it though. You gotta let folks know. You know what I'm saying? If they tune in or not, you at least gotta let them know. Hey, I'm finna be here. If you want to tune in. If not, I understand. It's all good.
So you started on Twitch. So what you decided? You was sitting there. What it look like? You started off that day. Let me put this on there.
Yeah, I started off on Twitch just because, you know what I'm saying, I found myself, I started getting into gaming heavy, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I was just like, I started playing the game 8-9 hours a day, you know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't had shit else to do. So I was just like, if I'm gonna be doing this like this, I might as well try to get something from it. Cause I started to get good at that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me see what this Twitch talking about. So I went and got me a little setup, and you know what I'm saying, got my computer, got my webcam and all that, got shit going. But I wasn't streaming in front of them. I was streaming in front of goddamn 3 people, and one of them was me. Cause I watch myself on my phone. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
so
all the views count.
All the views count. You gotta make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? But I got to a point where I was just like, okay, it got to be a way to grow this thing faster, and it got to be the way to, you know what I'm saying, get people in this thing, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I feel like I'm doing something that's worth watching, even if it's not just the game. I feel like I'm a pretty funny dude. I'm a standout guy. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, sometimes I like to say inspiring things and things like that. So I was like, I need to find a way to get people up in here, you know what I'm saying? So that's when social media came into play. I started my YouTube just to promote my Twitch, and then I heard about this TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see what TikTok was talking about. 'Cause I seen kids was blowing up and changing their lives off of TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Going crazy. Kids 16, 17, 18 years old, never gonna work a day in their life because they out here doing goddamn TikTok dances and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, I like to dance. Let me see what this TikTok talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Annie, don't listen to him, baby. All the kids ain't getting rich. You don't need to be on there. Go on ahead. You influencing my kid now.
Nah. Oh, your kid like to be on TikTok?
Yeah, she want to be, but I don't let her post it.
Nah, let that girl TikTok. She gonna fuck around and change your life too.
Yeah, but it's the other side to that. But that's a conversation for later.
I get it. I get it. All exposure, not good exposure.
Yeah, it's a scary thing out there because there's a lot of grown men that be watching kids too.
That's
and
facts.
I work hard and day and scrub floors to take care of my baby. She ain't got to take care of herself.
I feel that.
And I'm just weird about it. I choose to have a hard life. Don't be like me, ladies. Go and let y'all kids post all them little videos for all them little men to be looking at. I just can't do it.
No, I completely understand that.
But for you, it worked out because you started getting influence and views and all that.
Right.
And so now you're getting a check.
Getting to the check, man. Trying to.
Yeah. So what you think? You think about maybe trying to do acting or something? What's the next phase?
I do want to try to get into acting, man. I actually did my headshots here at 33rd Compound. You know what I'm saying? Got my headshots done. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sunlit. You know what I'm saying? She helped the brother out. Shout out to my nigga Larry for helping the nigga out. So yeah, acting is I'm trying to get into it. That's the next phase, hopefully.
All right, y'all heard that, right? He got his headshots done where? Okay, so now that's
33rd,
the next.
you know the deal.
So now you got the best headshots now.
Right,
you feel
right.
me? And now you done got you the great interview now. You feel me?
On God.
And so now you're gonna go ahead and try to get you into some acting and whatnots.
I want to try. You know what I'm saying? Acting it's actually a lot harder than I thought it would be. But I'll be practicing at it. You know what I'm saying? You don't start off good at shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just practicing. I'm just trying to get comfortable putting myself out there. You know what I'm saying? Even coming to do this great interview. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't something I would have always been comfortable doing. So I'm just trying to put myself out there because you never know what's gonna happen.
All right. Well, I hope Widescope Podcast Radio make this an easy experience for you. You feel me?
I ain't gonna lie, it's a vibe in here, man. You know what I'm saying? There's folks in here trying to pass me blunts and shit. There's cameras out here. Like the folks doing their thing here. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with it.
Okay, I appreciate that. Y'all heard that, right? So if you want a podcast and you want this cool environment to make people feel good, you need to come to Innovative Culture, baby, at 33rd Compound. So when you tell yourself you getting into all these new things, did you ever think about maybe like getting into coaching or whatnot?
I do actually want to get into coaching. I don't think coaching in particular, but maybe more so like training. You know what I'm
get into
like,
training and stuff. Give some of them good gems to other people.
Yeah. I actually one of my biggest goals is I want to, you know what I'm saying, because being from the high desert, there's not a lot of shit to do out there. I want to build a...
Yeah, I live in the high desert. I know. That's why I live out there.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
So you know how it is.
Yeah, I worked for this nonprofit years ago doing research on the high desert. And as I was doing research, my 2 nephews went to jail for doing some dumb stuff and came from good homes. And I started realizing that the reason why these kids were breaking into people's homes and doing all this crazy stuff because they have absolutely nothing to do. So I moved to the high desert. We created like after school programs, Mommy and Me programs. I won the Palmdale Christmas Parade 2019. You feel me?
Okay.
So I've been trying to do a lot of community work out there. You feel me? It's just kind of hard because a lot of people don't want to be part of the solution. They just want the government to just do everything, and the only way it's gonna be a change, we got to get up and do it ourselves.
That's facts.
No, it's not gonna be who's paying us, who's gonna buy this. These are kids. You bring this, we bring that. People think the government supposed to do everything for us, and they really not.
That's
so
facts.
So I live in the high desert. You feel me? It's a lot of programs out there that if y'all got a program, y'all gotta want some private training from somebody that ain't been through all phases of sports. Y'all go ahead and reach out to them because I've realized that us former athletes can do a great justice by training kids because we know the aspects that can stop them. Like I do good by training girls because I know how to make sure that they don't get stopped like I did. You feel
Facts.
me? Or don't fall from the same things I fell from. So, it's some like you who, you could teach somebody how to get all the way to where you got. You feel
Facts.
me? And even though I may not have got there, I could teach them how to get there by not doing some of my mistakes. You know? So, I feel like we all, former athletes can coach and do things, because especially out there in the high desert, they have absolutely nothing.
That's facts. That's facts. I would love to like one day be able to build a gym out there. You know what I'm saying? Just a big ass, fat ass basketball gym where you go in there and play tennis, basketball, whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's just something to do. You know what I'm saying? Because the kids ain't got shit to do out there, and a lot of gyms out there is trash. So.
All right. Well, like I told you, we might be able to put some work together. You know what I'm saying?
Say
Because
that,
there's
say
a lot
that.
of grants out there in the high desert to do something towards sports and things like that.
That's facts.
You know
That's
what I mean?
facts.
So maybe we could work together and whatnot and things like that. So you have family out here?
Out here in the LA area, my auntie stay out here. That's about it.
So you say you mostly just from the high desert, huh?
Yeah, like growing up, you know what I'm saying? We lived a poverty lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? We moved all around Southern California when I was growing up. But I say I'm from the high desert because we settled in the high desert when I was like 14. And that's when we actually became like stable. That's when we had our first crib. That's when, you know what I'm saying, we could just sit back and relax and be like, damn, all right, this is our crib. Ain't nobody finna tell us nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I'm from the high desert. But I lived all over Southern California growing up.
No, the reason I asked that is because I know a lot of people in the high desert, like a lot of kids don't go to college, play college ball a lot from the high desert. You feel me? So I think that that's like another plus that, you know, you coming from the high desert, making it to college ball. Did you get a lot of private training?
No, I didn't. I had to put in a lot of work on my own. I had to do a lot of things on my own until I came across the right people that seen something in me, and they say they seen me, and you know what I'm saying, told me they could hone in on my skills. You know what I'm saying? I actually had a trainer who took me into his crib, and that's when we was doing real training, NBA training. I'm talking shit I've never done a day in my life. We running hills at 5 a.m, then we going to the weight room, then we going straight to basketball training, then we got spin class, then we got yoga, then we gonna take a break, then we gotta come back, then we gotta hoop, then we gotta practice, then we gotta hoop again. So we was doing rigorous training, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what really took me to the next level to even put me in a position to be able to get a scholarship and play basketball and even consider going on to be a pro. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. That's what's up. So when you find yourself now, do you have family? You have children? Been able to settle down yet?
I don't got no kids. I'm single. I'm out here trying to get myself right because that's one of my goals. I would love to have a big family one day, but it take a lot of money to have a big family. You know what I'm saying? It take a lot of money to have a big house to home a big family. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so I'm in the
true.
grind stages right now to be able to make that happen. 'Cause that's one of my biggest goals too.
All right, because, you know, here at 33rd Compound, we're having a little dating episode coming up. You feel me? Me and Cam, you remember last episode when we talked about this, Cam? Okay, so I'm having this little dating episode coming. I think you'll be a good candidate. You feel me? Even though you're not looking for nothing serious, we can put you on our episode and get you into our dating episode. I was telling that to Sunlit. I think I'm going to put you on my episode of the dating game. You down?
I mean, I ain't trying to have nobody fall in love with me right now. I'm in grind mode. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
just a little TV episode. Like, it's just a date.
It's for content.
Yeah, it's for content, and you got to go on a date for the content. It's a dating game.
Oh, we got to go on an actual date?
Yeah, it's a dating game.
Oh, like somebody going to be following us around with a camera on a date?
No, like, I ain't gonna be following y'all, but we like from a distance. We might be with the GoPro, like, you feel me? Like, come on now, like, it's just a little dating. It's a little dating game. We're not gonna get a lot of footage of the content, you feel me? But you probably have to go on a date, come back and tell us. You ain't never seen the old school dating game?
I'll be seeing them. I've seen them before.
You ain't seen it where it's like 3 people on one side, the girl on the other side. She asking questions, and she got to go by like how the person sound.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what we got going on.
You feel me? That actually low-key sound lit. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, so you feel me? Cause see, this is how I think about it. Like, you feel me? I'm gonna put 3 people on one side. I got my girl on the other side, and you know I'm gonna ask. She gonna ask y'all some questions. Contestant 1, contestant 2, contestant 3. You feel me? No names, no nothing, and then boom, she get the pick. You feel me?
Okay.
Dang, it's gonna be lit. You ain't got nobody jumping out on no bushes on you now, do you?
No.
Oh, okay, then cool.
Chilling.
Okay, cool. Then you can be on the dating game episode. All right, Cam, we getting it together. Me and Cam is hosting the dating.
Hold on, do we get to see the girl first? Or can't nobody see nobody?
No, can't nobody see nobody. Now you gonna know once you get there. It's gonna be somebody nice. I'm gonna get you a baddie.
Okay.
Look, have faith in your girl. Now I ain't gonna do you like that. Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta ask questions too now. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna do you like that. I'm gonna make sure it's nice and spicy. You feel me? So that's the plan. You feel me? So when you think about your life coming forward, you feel me? You got your headshots done by the best. Y'all heard it. You feel me? And you're trying to get into more doing things as far as acting and whatnot. You feel me? What's the 5-year plan for yourself?
The 5-year plan, man, I want to milk this social media thing, you know what I'm saying, as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm in the process of learning stocks. I'm in the process of learning Amazon FBA, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm on social media, but I'm a very private person. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't gonna lie, I get kind of tired all the time just putting your all out there, putting your likeliness out there all the time. So I want to get to a point to where, you know what I'm saying, I got my money making money for me, to where social media is just a luxury. I'm just showing y'all what I'm doing, and it's not something that I have to do. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, social media is my job. I love to do it. I'm blessed to be able to do it. I'm blessed to be in the position that I'm in. But you always got to look forward. I'm into investing. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to learn this stocks, this crypto, this NFTs, all this new internet shit. I'm trying to learn all that. You know what I'm saying? Cause I want to be able to sit back and wake up, you know what I'm saying, with a couple thousand in my bank account because my money was making money overnight. Yeah,
because I'm pretty sure does it get tiring being on Instagram? Have you got to the point where people walking up to you asking questions?
I don't be outside too much, honestly, man. I'm a big loner, man. I be to myself a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's when I be. That's when the creative juices be flowing the most. You know what I'm saying? That's when I could clear my mind the most. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't be outside too much. It has happened a couple times, but I really be to myself, man.
It seems like a lot of influencers are mostly like isolated. Would you say that?
Again, I couldn't tell you. I don't be around other influencers.
Would you say you're isolated at times?
Yeah, very, very. Most
Well,
of the time
I talk to a lot of influencers, so maybe that's why I know. Like a lot of influencers are isolated. Do you think that it may help you create better, or you just like want to stay, or is it that is that how you have a creative balance, or is it that it's uncomfortable for a lot of people to know who you are and be known?
I mean, I feel like putting yourself out there all the time, especially like streaming and being on TikTok and being on these TikTok lives all the time, you know what I'm saying, talking to a whole bunch of strangers all the time, it's almost like you want to be isolated just to like recharge, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to go be on Twitch for goddamn 9 hours and then go to a party and then go, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm an introvert. I'm a big introvert.
Well, I would definitely say your college education is paying off for yourself. You feel me? So that's how you're getting all your business stuff together. You feel me? And I don't definitely think you're tall for no reason. You feel me? You can use a lot of your good gems and all your good wisdom and coaching and acting and all that. You feel me? And I thank you for coming on Widescope Podcast Radio. Please let everybody know what your Instagram is and where they can find you and all that.
Yeah, you can find me tall for no reason on all platforms: Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, but my Twitter, Fat Girl Magnet. So y'all want to follow my Twitter, follow me at Fat Girl Magnet.
Oh, okay. Fat Girl Magnet. Y'all know what the deal is. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to episode 8 of Widescope Podcast Radio. Y'all know what the deal is. I appreciate y'all. If y'all want your own podcast with a beautiful platform to have luxurious interviews, y'all tap into Innovative Culture, baby. We're at 33rd Compound, hosted by Sunlit Media. Y'all know what the deal is, and it's a wrap. I appreciate